Good morning, everybody. My name is Rob Hollab. I'm going to be the CLOA rules interpreter and head clinician this year. For many of you, I know you, and welcome back to another season of SCC lacrosse. We're super excited to have you. If, again, I don't know you, I'll probably see you. I also live in New Haven, so I get a decent amount of the games. And again, you're obviously going to rotate between different people, so we're excited to go over just a few things. There is the NFHS video, which is a different link, but just 5 very quick things that are important for this year, 3 of which are in the pregame. First one is going to be lines. We have an emphasis and a rule change to make sure that we have ghost lines through the midline logo, and especially for face-offs, where we have a standard line that we can use that is 4 inches going all the way across. The next one is going to be any sticks. My suggestion is always, if you can during a practice or even in a pregame, go through and do stick checks for all your players, even a general look to make sure there's nothing wonky. On those sticks, again, everything's going to be a 2-minute non-releasable, regardless if it's a pocket or if it's something illegal with the actual parameters of the stick. The next one is going to be eye black. The way it is currently written has been emphasized again this year. It is a single streak of black grease that goes on, can also be a sticker, no writing, nothing that extends past the eye sockets or down through the cheek. The way that is going to be administered this year is we are going to tell you in the pregame to make sure that all of your players are compliant within the eye black rule. If it is then seen within a game, it is eligible and should be called for a 1-minute non-releasable unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So please be aware of that. Again, if we can get it in the pregame, there is no issue. We can have players wipe it off. We can have them adjust it. And then again, during a game, you might see that scenario of a 1-minute non-releasable, and should be seeing that if we see a player. Should not be a verbal warning or anything like that. Then the 2 other items are all in-game. Conduct as a point of emphasis with everybody on the field. So again, we're going to, as officials, we're taught to use the ladder. So we're going to look for everything for a verbal conversation, over to a verbal warning, to a conduct, which could lose a possession for the team, moving to a 30-second conduct that's releasable, to a 1-minute unsportsmanlike conduct, upwards to an ejection. So we have a decent amount of steps within that ladder to get that. And again, we ask as coaches, you help work with us as part of our team to ensure that we don't go too far up those rungs of the ladder. The last area, and again is a safety area within the game, is the area of the head and the neck for the players. There is an emphasis, as you see, within the college game to make sure that there is more calls that are of more substantial nature in terms of penalty time. So 2- and 3-minute calls are now becoming more common within the college game. In the high school game, we don't have that language of an indirect, direct, or a vicious, flagrant hit, but we are going to use the same concepts as well in terms of when we see to the head and neck area by high school rule, if we feel it is a vicious or reckless hit to a player of the blind side or target, or again to the head and neck area, the minimum penalty should be a 2-minute or 3-minute non-releasable penalty. It is still up to the official's discretion and judgment. So as coaches, we're going to have, and as a former coach myself, we're going to have difference of opinions, and that's okay, right? There's 2 people, sometimes 3 people on the field. They're going to have different views. But again, if that's deemed to that area, in their opinion, a 2 or 3-minute, but we can still have our standard garden variety 1, 2, or 3-minute non-releasable, and anything illegal body check, a cross check, a slash, things of those nature as well. So hopefully you have a wonderful season coming up, and I know pregame. Enjoy the stress and the anxiety that comes with coaching, and have a wonderful time. If you need anything at all, my email and phone number will be sent out. But again, it's area code 516-375-9115. You can call or text that, or it's just robertghollab@yahoo.com. Thanks so much, guys, and have a great season.